So we finally got our first official look at the Vondel map. That's what we're going to be covering in today's video, along with a full wipe reset. We're also going to be talking about other Season 4 leaks and information. Now, if you want to know more about the Season 4 Battle Pass operators, make sure you check out yesterday's video. The link will be down in the description. We covered the 3 new operators that are going to be coming in with the Season 4 update. So if you missed that video, definitely make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss any future uploads. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into today's video. Now, we ended up getting the official reveal for it in a really odd way. Typically, when we get something as big as this, such as like Ashika Island or any big map that we usually get, it's Call of Duty that posts it themselves, whether they give us a trailer, they show us a video, they have photos, and they hype it up in some sort of a blog post or some sort of a tweet, right? This time around, they actually did it a little different. So it seems like a guy named Oliver Heldens, who's a DJ slash producer, is working on the sound for Vondel. So it's called Sound of Vondel. This is the photo that he ended up putting. This music releases on June 12th, which is just a couple days before the launch of Season 4. And it's created by Call of Duty, has their own Call of Duty logo. It has a Spinning Records logo on it. And this is the official photo that we ended up getting. Now, it's very interesting because there's a couple things I want to point out. First, if you take a look at the bottom right, you can see the Call of Duty logo is a little bit different from usual. First off, you can see the Call of Duty text is completely different. It's actually a brand new font, which I don't think they've ever used before. The second thing is that they ended up dropping Warzone 2.0. So the 2.0 has been dropped, and now they're just calling it Call of Duty Warzone. Typically, in all official Call of Duty posts and artworks, whenever they reveal anything, for example, when they first revealed Ashika Island, you can see that it says Warzone 2.0, and it seems like maybe now they're dropping the 2.0, and we're just going to go back to the regular Warzone name. So that's a little bit interesting. Another thing that you could take a look at is in the background, this is actually the official map, which was confirmed by leakers that this is not just a random geographical location or anything like that, but this is going to be the actual map that we are going to be receiving. Now, if you turn up the exposure and colors a little bit more, you'll actually be able to get a little bit of a clearer picture of what this map looks like. It looks like there's just a bunch of cities, a bunch of towns, a bunch of different locations all squished together. It gives you that urban style feeling that we did talk about in the past, how we were going to be seeing, because obviously it's based out of Amsterdam. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of buildings, a lot of towns, water, floating houses. We talked about every single particular point of interest in a video already, so if you missed that video, I have the link down in the description. There's just a bunch of different locations. There's floating houses, which are going to be on the water. There's going to be terminal cruises. There's going to be train stations. There's going to be fire stations. The list goes on of the different points of interest that are going to be available. But another thing is after you remove the text of it as well, using generative fill, you can actually see that this is what the official map actually looks like. And in my opinion, it looks pretty good. It looks completely different from the typical maps that we receive, and it seems like this is going to be a medium-sized type of map. So maybe this might just be a portion of it, not the entire thing, for all we know. But as of right now, another thing that I want to point out is a lot of people have been noticing that they've been following some real-life locations in Amsterdam. So when you compare some of these photos, if you take a look at this location right here, you can see that it resembles this area right here, the NSRBC Amsterdam, the ProRail area, and then you can see it pretty much matches the same exact building. So they're really following this location to the T, basically. So I'm not sure if they're gonna have to deal with legal issues or anything like that going down the line, just based on the way that they're copying and pasting an entire city onto the game. But another confirmation that we have, which I'll have to sort of blur some of these photos out because these are leaked straight from the files and I don't want to get it taken down for copyright, but this actually matches and confirms to us that this is the official Vondel map. Because if you take a look at the placeholder, which I sort of have blurred, but there's actually a treadmill there. There's also a waterway, which is like a bay area type of canal thing. And then there's also buildings. And when you match them up, it shows you that this is actually a location on the map that we see towards the bottom of the Vondel location. So it confirms to us that, yes, this is actually the official map for us. And it's confirmed to us that this is going to be the map we're going to be receiving. Now, it's finally some good news that we're getting some early official artwork, some leaks, some information before the season goes live. I mean, we're just around a week away until the season goes live, so it's a little bit interesting that we are yet to receive any official news or confirmations from Call of Duty themselves. But this is what we have in terms of Vondel. As once again, if you want to know the exact locations that we have, the link will be down in the description for that video. But anyways, let's talk about some other things that we have in regards to Season 4. Now, so far in Season 4, out of all the official things that we've been getting and talking about, one of the only official things that Call of Duty has posted themselves is in regards to DMZ. We know that DMZ is going to be receiving a very, very huge update. obviously to get this very huge update, there's going to be a full reset wipe, which they ended up tweeting about, and I saw the comments. A lot of you guys I know are very upset. I mean, getting those extra weapon slots takes a lot of work and effort, and the fact that they're just going to be taking all that away is very, very annoying. But here's exactly what they said. There are many exciting additions coming to DMZ in Season 4. Updates will include a refresh and reset like that of Season 2 in order to make room for new mission sets and new upgrade redacted. Faction mission progress will be reset in lieu of new ability to earn faction. Now that tells us that obviously they're going to be changing up the entire system on how you unlock things, how you complete missions, how you work with the factions. They're changing all that completely. My guess is they're finally going to be introducing that loyalty system. Remember, we thought it was going to be coming in Season 3, and basically what this is it's like a reputation system. The more you do missions with a particular faction, the higher your reputation will become, the more loyalty you get, and basically whenever you go to an area that has their soldiers, if the soldiers see you, they really won't shoot at you. They'll see you as a friendly person. You'll be able to get exclusive loot in like supply boxes, and you'll be able to open supply boxes that you normally would not be able to. And then also the opposite can happen. Basically, from the way that they're doing this loyalty system, it seems like they want you to pick a side. So as of right now, from the lore that we're seeing, it seems like it's gonna be PMC and Crown versus Shadow Company. So it seems to me that you're gonna have to end up picking a side, who you want to be loyal to, who you want to build your reputation with. And in order for them to be able to do that, they're gonna have to reset everything. But it says right here, contraband key, mission, and inventories will be emptied out. Ensured weapon slots will also be reset because there's going to be new ways to earn them. And then the only good news that we have here is earned rewards such as blueprint, skins, and calling cards will not be affected, so you get to keep all those. So if you get like the Heated Madness blueprint, you'll be able to keep that. Stay tuned for all the intel of Season 4 of DMZ in an upcoming blog post. So this is the only official thing that we have gotten in regards to Season 4 from Infinity Ward or Call of Duty themselves. Almost every single thing that we have been covering here on the channel have been based on leaks and things coming in from the data files. So it's very interesting that the first and only thing that they've talked about in regards to Season 4 has been a reset for DMZ. So I guess they're getting the bad news out of the way before they start hyping it up, marketing, and doing all that for Season 4. But as of right now, this is everything that we know of in regards to DMZ. There is some bosses that I'm going to be talking about in another video. We're going to talk about 2 new bosses that are going to be coming in. We do know that this new Vondel map is going to have DMZ capabilities. It may not be in Season 4 launch right away. Maybe it'll be introduced later during the Reloaded update, but we do know as of right now in the files, it confirms to us that DMZ will have this map available, and along with that are going to be those bosses that are going to be coming in, probably a new weapon case, new rewards, new set of things for you to do. But that's like all the good news that I have for you guys, all the news that I have in regards to Season 4. But I will be talking a little bit more about other things. If there's anything else you guys are interested in Season 4, comment it down below and let me know what topics you guys want to hear about next on this channel. But if you are not yet subscribed, definitely make sure you sub so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. But that's all that I got for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been your boy Chizo. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.